It's Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges. Welcome to episode 30, featuring producer Timothy Hall and special guest Love of the Physical Kind. And me, Josh Willis. Just saying, he's the man with the most dangerous eyebrows on YouTube, Brian Sturges.
You're listening to Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, Josh Willis, and Tim Hall. UNT with Brian Sturges.
I put the cloud lifter on, so that's why I'm feeling a little hot.
Oh, I see. I see what you're doing. You got the Ferrari of filtration devices there, or whatever it is.
It's a boost, a 20 decibel boost, I believe.
Oh, where do you get the balls to give yourself 20 extra decibels? Did I give you permission? Right? Did we have a meeting? You know, every Tuesday morning at 10, we go to the Hilton in Gardena.
Yes.
We all get the conference room at which they supply, of course, the Cisco brand rolls and muffins that taste a little bit like cancer, but you eat them because they're included in the price.
Yeah.
And they don't have bottles of water. They're always out of bottles of water, but they have pictures of water that came from undisclosed locations from the hotel.
Yeah.
And I don't remember it all during that meeting, of course, for the minutes in which you said, may I, sir, give myself 20 extra decibels.
What I haven't been telling you.
What do you think I would have said?
What I haven't been telling you is I've been going through a compressor and cranking the gain that way and not using the cloud lifter. But then I decided I'm going to try out this cloud lifter. So
I'm going to allow it.
Maybe, yeah. So I'm going to say, I'm going to take this time to ask if it's cool if I add 20 dB to my mic signal.
Okay, well, I might have jumped the gun there. Let me ask my consigliere doctor. Should I allow this man to let's say boost a score worth of decibels?
And scoring some.
I'm thinking maybe he you give it a try, you test it out a little bit, and then if it doesn't work out,
Great Stallone.
But that was Frank, right?
That
was Frank Stallone.
Yeah, Frank Stallone.
That was Frank Stallone. No, Josh, you have been going around Long Island being a professional Frank Stallone imitator for what seems like, 20 years now. And you were telling me last week about the Chili's and how you like to go to the different Greek-owned diners and try the chili. And I don't know if you wanted to expand on your
the chili is how you know if they're really Greek, because chili, that's not from Greece.
Oh, I see. So if it's terrible, you're like, these guys are authentic.
These guys, they know.
So the worse
They're
the
from
chili,
the
the
old
better the
land.
diner, is what you're saying.
Yeah. That's right.
All right. Get some moussaka. What are some other Greek things there? What do you got there? You got those Corinthians, right? You had that.
Philo dough?
Yeah,
we're trying to reach when we need them. Various togas. What else they got there? The statues. The
figs. Olive leaves.
Both our minds went to fruit. This is another episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. I am, of course, joined with Dr. Josh K. Willis. You can follow him at
Josh K. Willis.
There it is. And you can follow Timothy Hall Music at
Timothy Hall Music.
There it is. Oh, and you can follow me at Mr. Brian Sturges. I'm going to start posting. I post on average once every 2 months. And I think that maybe I need to do it more, even though no one will care. No one will like. And I don't need to do it, Mr. Hall. I saw the look in which you were like, you're
I was saying that's fair.
You should be buying Dockers at the Macy's closeout sale, putting them on, seeing which ones. Oh my God. Could you guys imagine going pant shopping right now? Would there be a greater hell? in the winter of 2021 to have to go buy pants and not jeans in which they give as you sit and as you to and
slacks.
fro. I mean like a proper what do the Italians call them? The
pant?
zanellas.
Pantaloon.
So, well, happy Valentine's Day, fellas. How are
Yes.
you? We're all
Oh,
good.
Yeah.
I need to change my background, huh?
You know
I'll
what
do
I
it.
would like, Tim Hall? Actually, you have a lot of headroom. I maybe have not enough headroom, but yeah, let's get a little bit more. Yeah, yes. Oh, yeah. This is what I send you coins and it tips and it goes boom, boom, and I give you bitcoins. Turns out I've given prostitutes $1.7 million. I had no idea. I mean, it was $4 then, but
yeah.
I don't know, capital gains or whatever business.
I love talking business.
Yeah.
I can't wait to get into it.
Deferment. Oh, yeah. So here's what I'd like to do for Valentine's Day. Is that it? Because some people say
Valentine's Day.
Valentine's where I'm
Oh,
from,
yeah.
but it's Valentine's Day, right?
Now, is it plural or possessive? Valentine's.
Okay.
I
Your
think it's
wife is
possessive.
Be home by 5, Josh. Every Christmas, I give her new wooden spoons because she breaks them every year. Get home by 5. Whack. So what I wanted to do, okay, is go around and we're going to tell love moments, but we're going to skip like the Shonda Rhimes, exposition nonsense of whatever. We're all with a lady. And I'd like to talk about when you knew you were going to finally do the old macaroni grill, if you know what I mean. So when in your mind where you're like, oh, this is going to happen.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna let Tim Hall, because I see the panic of Tim Hall already. I see
That's
his
not my
eyebrows.
panic face. I was thinking.
like a Snoopy cartoon. They're like, oh.
This is my thinking eyebrows.
Yeah, I see. So so Willis, tell us when you knew you're like, oh, it's happening, because
You mean like the first time, or like when now, like recently?
No, not now. No, not 6 weeks ago. I mean, like when
I think
No,
we
the
wrote
very
a
first
time
time.
down on the refrigerator, and
went down in a refrigerator.
no, we wrote it. We wrote an appointment down, like a date and a time. Never mind.
Google
Sorry.
alert.
I
Recently.
was
No.
overtalking.
Oh no. That's why I got that day book, which is
Yeah.
still here and unused.
The planner.
which is
Yeah.
you. Some sort of idea of how the sex life is going in 2021.
You crack that thing open.
What if I can return this? I mean, it was $4.99 at Ross. Go to Unnecessary Talk /store. You know what? Comment below for a chance to win a 2021 Plaid. A little dent in it from when I was moving in there, but it's still good. Just wear it out.
Yeah, you buff that out.
Comment below. You got plans to do it? Has a nautical theme. Northwest, east, south.
Etc.
the hits of direction.
Yeah.
Okay. So Willis, so tell us about when you were like, oh, this is going to, when you knew you were going to have, when it was going to happen.
I honestly, I don't think I knew it was going to happen until it was like over. It was already. I was like, did I?
Because you finished
that
first?
just happen?
Did you dissociate?
Yeah, it's like, where did I blank out for a minute? Yeah.
So what you're saying is that your wife is a sexual predator who also
Roofied you. Yeah.
who was like, hey, let me put this in the Jello. We're talking about,
right.
and and you took it down, and you're like,
Yeah. Did that just happen? Yeah, right. And then you have an argument later about whether it happened or not.
Yeah.
That's the
Well,
fun
it's all
part.
your fault, Josh.
Right.
Dressed in that sexy Van Heusen shirt you got on sale on the clearance rack at a burned out Chevrolet dealership. I like it when I see the. Oh, so okay. I also had a business idea, if I may.
Oh, I love it. Go on.
What if we got Poor Life Choices masks to promote the channel and handed them out to the homeless population?
I mean,
So I
why
like
not?
the branding, and they want the mask. They're like, here, it's free masks, and then they get the Poor Life Choice, the TV. I mean, I might have already have them designed and in a cart ready to order with permission, but and then some of them, I could get a real good deal if I get around 200. So I thought maybe we would change some lives and
Yeah.
maybe get some press.
When I used to work at the library, there was a time. Do you remember that show? It was about breaking into Mick Jagger's house. There was a show that was all about breaking into Mick Jagger's house. I can't remember the name of it, but they gave out, I guess, a bunch of orange and black shirts to the homeless population. I would see people all the time walking in with that shirt on. So it's similar, the show was canceled, but
it's
very
good
similar,
marketing, right?
Yeah.
I mean, it's like I'm doing a community service, and why am I not allowed to reap that reward? They could do it. Why doesn't this guy go to Vistaprint? He could work it out, right?
Yeah.
They all have cell phones. They all have iPhone 11s, right? I've never seen every hobo I see has a nicer phone than I have. Especially in Hollywood, they're all like these young kids. They're like, I love meth and updates on my apps, my Twitches.
Oh, yes.
When I was a boy, a Twitch was something I got to go see the doctor for and said, don't tell my wife. So when you first laid down with the Mrs. Doctor, so was it on a date? Was it because I know you guys were friends?
Are we still on me?
While.
Is this still?
Yeah, we're here because don't think I let you off that easy.
oh man, I thought I had escaped.
No, come on. I'm a skilled
no, yeah. So, well, we were in college at the time, and nobody knew we were dating for a little while.
Ooh.
Yeah. So there were a few little excursions to different places around campus that were
remote,
say secluded. Yeah.
Not great.
Shady.
Lumens. Not great in the lumen department.
Yeah.
A little
minimum lumens.
Do people still neck, or do you just like straight gag out of the gate now? What's the new? It's 2021, right? I would imagine.
I think there's still a progression.
Not really, but I have noticed. I mean,
Yeah.
no longer.
I don't know.
Obviously, but the younger the woman, the earlier it is out the gate. Just there's a new bar, right? Because now the average age of visualization of sex is 11, or is it 9? Between 9 and 11, somewhere in there. Call it 10. So they're watching what we had to figure out. Took me 37 years before I knew what that move was. And this kid's like, hey, look, he's on his iPhone.
Yeah, but I hear they're doing it less though, right?
Because of quarantine,
they watch it more, and they
yes.
Oh, I see.
Technology is making a weaker population in which certain men excel and laugh. As Walmart says, you want $15 an hour? Counter offer. You're all fired. And they've replaced you with a series of zeros and ones that will always be on time.
Robots.
Never can.
Yeah.
So
they don't even leave.
Fun? Yeah. So there's something else if you want to unionize Amazon workers. I'm for the union, but working union man, even though my grandfather was some of the.
Was he a buster? A union buster?
He was enough said.
Well, they've been on both sides of the union, right? I mean, haven't they?
Yes, of course. Like the government, you have to divide. You have to divide to conquer. It's very simple. Show what's his name there at the Panda Express there? What's his name? The Shaolin guy. What's his name there? David Carradine said. David Carradine.
Panda Express. What a trip we just went on.
It's Kung Fu Panda. Is that who you were thinking of?
No,
oh boy.
With David Carradine. Yeah,
it was just called Kung Fu. Yeah.
Tantric. You were the one talking about Sting's long orgasm last week. Like, I wonder how Sting does it. Yeah. Oh, so basically, you guys were necking, which is what the kids do right now. And and so did the first time happen in a dorm room, or did you get like the Ramada?
No, it was well, yeah. There's some debate about that actually.
So you had a just the tip situation in which you're like,
yeah, there was.
her,
yeah.
So you're so what would count for you didn't count for her because women are just like, oh, that doesn't count. It was like a 5-minute penis on the beach.
Yeah, right.
It doesn't count.
Yeah.
It was a Providence. It wasn't even a state.
Right.
It doesn't count.
Oh,
STDs
boy.
don't travel, you know. So yeah, that's beautiful. So I guess we could move on there. That seems like enough of a story where there
Did you
was
get
a little
enough
bit. You said,
incriminating evidence?
That's enough. And then maybe next time. Like, how could you not close? Like, not to put that coffee down. Put that coffee down. Coffee's for closers. AIDA interest. Is she interested? No, attention. Attention. Do I have your what's the first one? Do I have your attention? Do I have your interest? Do I have your decision? Do I have your action? Sign on the line that is dotted. You understand me, you fucking F words? You want to work here? Close.
Well
I can
done.
go out with the materials you got, make $10,000. Can you? No, you're wanting. You see, because my watch costs more than your car. I don't have to take this shit. That's the Ed Harris part. That's my favorite part. He's like, hey, this is bullshit. He's always like, I'm not taking this shit. I'm Ed Harris. I'm bald. Fuck the lot of you. Fuck all of you. Fuck the lot of you. That's the best line in Gary Glenn Ross, by the way.
Never seen it.
What?
Fun fact: the Alec Baldwin character of Blake was not in the original stage production. So it was originally a play, which is when you watch the movie, you kind of see it now. But that whole character was written for the movie. So fun fact: he's not in the original play.
I'm having fun. That was fun.
Theater talk with men in their 40s. All right, Tim Hall, tell me about the time with your special lady.
So I've been thinking, with a small amount of terror the whole time that you've been talking to Josh, I can't remember the first time. Is that?
Oh my God!
It was a long
Was
time
it his
ago.
wife? Did she also strike you first, where you don't even remember?
I
Is
remember-
Dr. America just going around and drugging boys all over the. Oh my God! I saw that Crime Watch Daily. I saw it. They were like, Doctor on the loose. All right, go ahead. Sorry.
Let's see. I'm trying to think. It was in college, similar situation, but there was no dark corners in anything. It was all
Well lit.
well.
It was a very well lit situation.
It was just, your usual dorm room. But I believe, and I'm going to have to ask the lady about it, but it was at my house on I think it was a double, my bed. And it was like shoved in a corner, and there was I think the chimney went through my room. So it was like between the chimney and the wall, and it was a really noisy bed, and it was real bouncy,
A lot
like
of bones of missing girls in that wall.
yeah. Ooh. So yeah, I think it was there. So, but it wasn't like we had already. Oh wait, you know what? Strike that. My roommate in college.
Okay. Oh my God, where's the story going?
Went away to study abroad. So I had a room to myself, and I
To
pushed
study
the beds,
abroad. Ayo, Willis, hey now.
and I pushed the beds together. So now I had it was like a palatial, you could really spread out on that.
Capacious.
Yeah.
They
I used to
call it
have
a
my
double-double.
guitar on
Yeah.
one side of the bed, and I'd be sleeping on the other side. I believe it could have been there. It was either there or at my house in my bedroom.
Okay. Can you find out? Ask her on Valentine's Day when tell her, just let her know you don't remember the first moment of lovemaking. And so just see how that plays out.
Okay.
You're not allowed to remove any of this. I will watch to make sure that all this information is in here.
Yeah, this is good stuff. This is what people want to know.
Yeah.
We got drunk on a bottle of bourbon and did it on my couch. That's
Yeah, but
you
my
know,
your memory doesn't have to go back 20 years.
doesn't. I barely forget the thread of the conversations I started on this show.
That's true.
So long-term damage has clearly set in, but that's fine.
Yeah, you're very maze-like in your
Corn.
thought thought process.
Pequa, which is, of course, Indian for fat Jewish lady.
Oh, okay. I remember
Deborah?
that.
Hello. Willis, want to tech us?
Yes, sir.
Tech us to the tech, to the Tego.
Oh. Well, it's another episode of Necessary Technical Questions within Unnecessary Talk. And these are technical questions, technically.
Could you just say technical question one more time? Just
Technical questions, technically.
Well, don't add.
Technicians.
See, just give me what I asked for, okay? All right? Jeez.
Technically, he did.
Oh, I see what you did
That's
there.
the second time you've talked to me that way in this show. All right? You know what? I'll see you Tuesday at 10, and we're gonna reprimand you. We're gonna negotiate.
No.
I'm gonna go make you buy a car.
Oh, yeah, and watch me do. I mean, this seems kind of high.
It's $700 a month.
I don't really need a sunroof, but
well, that's technically not a sunroof as much
I
as
mean,
it's kind of rotted out, and we put some saran wrap on top to keep the water out. But
I mean, if you think it's okay,
I think it's a good deal. I mean, listen, you want to, you could always make it solar, and you can put up some of that tinfoil there to keep the aliens from the inside of your brain. Because because if you don't wear the aluminum foil, they get into the back of your eye.
I mean,
like
is that
worms.
extra or? I mean,
yeah.
do you have to
it's
talk to
extra.
your manager, or
There's going to be an undercoating situation. We're going to undercoat you.
I've paid full price always.
And somehow I ended up paying 20% more than the sticker price. I don't know. He said there was somebody coming right now. It was a lot of pressure. Yeah. Sorry,
This has been another episode of Necessary Technical Questions. Okay, I had a question. I was taking a shower this morning, which has nothing to do with the question, but I wondered, Tim Hall, have you ever tuned a piano?
No, I've moved a piano and it was hellacious.
Yeah, I talked to this guy one time. He's a piano tuner, and he told me a really fascinating thing about tuning pianos. He said, because you've got, every note has its own string, right?
Mm-hmm.
So
I believe
instead of tuning them all, what's that?
I believe they have multiple strings for each note.
Right. So instead of tuning them all to the exact correct frequency, you mistune them just a bit so they don't have harmonics, right?
Yeah, I've heard that they have this sort of meter that they use to get it to the correct sense. I think sense as in musical tuning,
right,
pitches.
So they're all a little off.
Yeah,
the exact frequency.
There's a method that people use for guitar that is similar, where you tune, I think it's the B string slightly off. I can't remember if it's sharp or flat, because it's not perfect.
So that it doesn't. So what happens if it's tuned exact? Does it cause a resonance or something?
It'll sound right for certain chords and not sound as great for other chords. So it's sort of like you're splitting the difference, as Ryan says. He likes it.
Fascinating.
Oh no, he's falling asleep. Uh-oh. Bring it up.
Okay.
And then we murdered the piano tuner.
Yeah. He died.
My favorite line, I love the movie Groundhog's Day. And my favorite line is that 80% through the movies with the thing, and he's
I know it's what
so good. My father was a piano mover. And it's just a throwaway line that is just, I don't know why, it's just perfect. Just I moved
yeah,
some
that's
piano.
a good one.
Yeah. Great movie.
So Brian, I got a question for you. So this one dates back a little bit, and it pertains to the theme here. So I had this car and this girlfriend in high school. It was a pink Buick, and it was kind of a cursed car, because the first time I took my girlfriend out on a date in it, it got stolen while we were watching the movie Flatliners. And the worst part was
driver in it.
Yeah, they stole my blue jean jacket, which I left in the car.
Oh man,
dang!
And then they recovered. Well, they recovered the car later, but my jacket was lost forever. But that's not the story I wanted to tell you. So when I was in high school, I was dating this girl, and I was supposed to go take the SAT the next day. And so she was over at my house, and my dad said, you got to drive her home. So I jump in the Peak Buick, and I'm about to drive her home, but I decide we're going to pull over and, fool around for a little bit.
Oh,
So at the back of my neighborhood, yeah, there's this, there was this big open area, a bunch of hills and a creek, and we drive over the bridge to the creek, and she says, I don't know, that looks kind of muddy back there. And I say, no, I'm sure it's fine. And then we get off.
Here, my penis is full of blood. It will be fine. Stop asking questions.
So after about a half hour of trying to get the car unstuck, roll, feet in the mud and all that, we decided to just walk back to my dad's house. And my dad had been very clear. I was supposed to take her home and come, I was supposed to get a good night's sleep for the SAT the next day. So I go back to the house. I tell my dad we got the car stuck. He knows where this place is. He knows it wasn't on the way to her house, but he's like, all right, just get in the other car, drive her home, come back. We'll get the car out of the mud.
Tell me you pulled over the same spot and did it again.
No. I did exactly what he said. I drove her home. I said goodbye. And I backed out of her driveway. I was pulling out of her driveway. And I backed into a ditch right across the street behind her house, and the car bottomed out. And the wheels, were spinning. And her brother came out to help, and he just started laughing at me. But he very nicely, he went and he got his dad's truck and he put the chain on it, and we were just about to pull the car out of the ditch when it ran out of gas. So we get the car up.
$2 in it. How could it run out?
I know. We get the car up. He siphoned a bunch of gas out of his dad's car, out of his dad's truck. We put it in my car, and I finally get home, and my dad's like furious. Now it's like midnight. I literally pulled in the driveway. He was getting in his truck to come find me. So I sit down with my mom and my dad, and I tell them everything that happened. And, my dad's like, all right, we'll take the test. We'll get the car out tomorrow. And then my mom looks at me and she says, so did you at least get the fool around?
Jeez.
So my technical question for you, Brian, is how do you answer that question to your mom?
Well, of course, as Shady, you have to deny everything, right? Automatically in the legal system, you deny. But
yeah, but your mom knows, man. She knows.
Well, my mother found a condom got stuck in my pants, and then the condom was in wrap.
Oh, in the wrapper. Oh,
not a soiled prophylactic going around the GE. No. It was it was one of the
halfway down one pant leg.
Yeah, right. Yeah, sticky. So I come home, and then she sits me down, and she has written she's written a whole monologue, which would be at least a 25-minute scene in any production of the sex talk, in which I was just kind of like, it's too late. It was too late. So I didn't want to talk about it. I can't, talk about that stuff. I can't do it. I'm too damaged.
But she wrote it down for it. Did you have to read it, or?
I refused. I refused to have the talk. You don't want to have the birds and the bees talk when you're like, I mean, it was probably 16, 17 maybe, So by then it's like too late. You should have had it, 9, you're seeing everybody getting finger blasted, 12 guys at a time, right? So let's not wait a decade and be like, so when a man falls in love with a woman, you know what I mean? And quite frankly, my father still never had the talk, and I brought it up to him one day. He's like, and I said, how come you never had the talk? He's like, by the time I wanted to have it with you, you were farther than I'd ever been in my life.
Yeah, I was actually going to ask you.
So he was like, I just at that point just said he knows what he's doing. So it's too late now. But it's hard. I don't know. Did you ever have the sex talk?
So mine was, and I can quote it, if you get a girl pregnant, it'll ruin your life.
Yeah, I think that's
and
good.
that was pretty much the extent of the talk. Everything else was
Advice
left up for me
that's
to figure out.
still true today.
Still
Yeah.
true today. Yes.
Yeah.
Pull it out onto the floor, like the Bible says to do, onto the hay or whatever. You know,
I haven't read it.
still to see upon the hay, Blasphemous. It's been a while. I think
Yeah,
that's
I didn't
that's
know you
somewhere
were a
in there.
scholar.
Yeah. Well, I spent some time with a good book. I know Josh Willis has his is filled with Kettle One.
I hollowed it out.
Wow, what a romantic and lovely Valentine's episode. So let's all say we love you to our ladies on the count of 3. 1, 2, 3. I love you.
We love
Well,
you, ladies.
Again, why do you guys wait? I
Sorry.
counted off, and then you guys, it's not
On
my
my end, it
tempo,
was
guys,
perfect.
Okay, let's try that again. All right, that was not a you. Okay, love
right.
you, ladies. Love the one you're with.
Are you saying I love you, ladies? Or I
You're
love
saying,
you?
No, you're saying I love you to your special lady,
Oh, okay.
but don't wait. Like the whole point of the countdown is so that we all come in together.
All right.
Okay.
1, 2, 3.
I love you, ladies.
I love you, lady. All right, we'll be back. TikToks coming up.
I didn't even get to tell you about the time when I was 6 years old and I saw a movie called Santa Claus Comes Twice. So I managed to kill several things as a child. The existence of Santa Claus, what he does with his wife, what they do with their kids.
Oh my God! What a
And
way
then
to
a
have your
midget.
childhood just shattered.
Oh, little person.
And
Well, I mean that makes sense.
and apparently Santa's multi-orgasmic. That's
Yeah. Very veiny. Just so you know. Oh.
Where did you find this? Was it like in your parents' house? Or-
So here's how it happened. I was over at a friend's house and they, for some reason, were supposed to watch their neighbor's house. So they're like, I know something about our neighbors. We went over there. We were going to watch Night of the Living Dead, but instead they must have known where this movie was. So they're like sneaking around looking for it. They went out and they're like, Santa Claus comes twice. And they put it in there. We're watching it. I have no idea what's happening. Like things are happening. I'm 6 years old. I'm like,
How old are they?
there was I 6? I might have been 8. I don't know. No, it was young. It was too young, basically. We were all about the same age. And then we hear like the people that own the apartment come home, and that's when we were like bimp, bimp, and switch it and put in the
Night of the
the
Living?
Night of the Living Dead, which was also not for us. But those were the 80s, I guess.
So basically, a combination of Santa and the Night of the Living Dead is how you came to sexual
Yeah, that's how I
Uh,
learned how what could happen.
fruition.
Yeah, yeah. And I've been ruined ever since.
Wow.
Ah.
I'd kind of like to see if we can pull up a clip of that next week. Maybe.
Oh yeah.
Do you
I don't
think
know.
do you think you could find like the IMDb on? Oh, great! This will be in my search history. Santa. Now, how I'm going to have to ask you the.
I mean, I can't
The
remember
spelling?
how it was spelled,
Okay.
but I assume it was the other way.
See what we got here.
Okay.
1984. Porn
There it
and
was.
retro videos. Ooh, let's see. I think I've.
Oh, you're familiar with retro videos?
No, but it's well. Here's Santa Comes Again.
Oh yeah. and I wonder if that was a sequel or the prequel.
Okay, so this is vintage pornography. Okay, so your grandmother can be found. All right, so interesting to see. Like, where's porn? Where are they now? That's what I want to see.
Yeah,
Like
you need
Dr.
like a
Drew?
VH1 program.
It's on my iPhone. This will be good. This will really
Really affect your search history, your preferences. Oh, look at that.
Oh, they're in Colorado, maybe? Oh, no, that's supposed to
Wow.
be the North Pole. Casey Adams, huh?
Look at that. They got some nice B-roll footage there. Yeah, they really used to have some good production quality back then, didn't
I
they?
already finished.
Oh, God. It doesn't take much. just some scenery and anticipation.
I'm ready for the best part to start right about.
There's a lot more preamble, I bet.
This could easily have been a John Cusack film from the same
That's true.
time
The
period.
intro.
Oh my
is,
God, what does the
yeah.
dog do?
hopefully nothing. Ah, Mr. Vegas is in this, huh? Oh, they're skiing. This could be a Cusack vehicle. Where's my
Yeah,
$2?
Yeah.
Oh, the Santa's,
Michael Morrison as Santa.
But Santa's real.
Yeah. I
Here it
know.
comes. Dirty. Oh my God, so good. Are we gonna get flagged? Are we gonna get sued for the music? Here we go. Finally, here it comes.
Oh, that's an interesting workshop.
Well, I gotta ask. This is relevant to the story now. I mean, how far into the movie did you get before they came home? You know, because
A
that
lot.
that intro was.
I didn't
Yeah,
know there was
lengthy.
more. I thought that's what you were supposed to do it to. I just kept
Or, you
watching.
know,
It just kept getting
I
I just
better.
thought
assume,
you're
you know,
supposed
it's
to come when you saw the
VHS, so-
Saint Bernard.
if it's VHS, maybe they stopped it like halfway through and just watched their favorite part over and over again.
Yeah.
Oh yeah,
Let's
I don't
get on
know.
ridiculousness.
There was
Be kind,
I remember
rewind, right?
multiple things just burned into my young child's brain. So yeah, I think we saw most of it. I might have seen end
Oh,
credits. I don't know.
Yeah,
Wow.
probably good. How's your dentist?
I will see her on Thursday.
No surprise here. No surprise here.
All right.
All right. All right. What are you just going for like you get a cleaning every 2 weeks? Or like what's the deal with your
2 weeks. No, I do the usual just checkup. Little checkup.
does your wife know you have a dentist appointment?
She does. She made me cancel because it was supposed to be last week, but she was nervous about this new strain of COVID or the new variant. I don't know.
She knows what's up. She doesn't want you to go. You know, she's like, you can't go. You can't go because of COVID. I know you want to bang Dr. Sexy, huh? Yeah. You want
Nope.
to get your mole? You want to fill her molar, huh? That's
Nope.
right. You want to make a bridge on her? I don't know. Dentist jokes. Dr. Scrivello. That's a what is that? The Little Shop of Horrors. He's the
Oh,
dentist.
Oh yeah.
I played Dr. Scrivello in high school.
I could picture that. I
But
bet
I
you
had
did
my
a good
hair, I had
job.
my long. Oh God!
Did you sing "You'll Be a Dentist"?
I sang them all. Yeah,
Nice.
I was Gaston in Beauty and the Beast. The real
What?
show stuff. Yeah.
Wow.
I didn't know you were a thespian from the
Oh,
from the
yeah,
very.
no, most people
start.
actually think, I would have never done anything of value, but classic. All right, hey, let's get us going on the old ticket talks, and let's start with nature, much like business.
Is there a
I
rockin'
don't know.
hit in? Okay.
I have no idea. Yeah, you'll have to add your adventure music. But this is a deer who has the other deer that he fought's skull still intertwined in his antlers. That's right. The deer is walking around with his enemy's skull attached like a great warrior.
Wow.
Dang.
It's not so much funny as much as that's a warning.
Yeah.
And they had that Game of Thrones soundtrack in the
Oh,
background.
is that what it was? I've
Yeah.
Yeah.
never seen a Game of Thrones.
Oh, it's good. You'll
Yeah?
love it.
Ah,
Yeah.
fantasy.
Just quit a few episodes before the end, and you'll be fine.
Oh yeah. You probably would need to skip the last season entirely.
So I'm going to put 49 hours into a project and be like, nah, I'm going to skip the last two.
Yeah.
Did Tony Soprano make it out okay? When did they? Everything good there?
Yeah, everything's
Did
good.
it work out? Went to white at the end?
Yeah, it did. Fade to white.
It's 2021, and if you're still using cables, you're doing it wrong. Wireless is the way to go.
So, are we normalizing this?
Yeah, it's just
Because it's kind of fire.
why use a cord? He's just got it right there.
Yeah, that's pretty good. Direct input. Yeah,
Why not?
I guess that would work technically, right? I don't know how he got it in. Well, some microphones have that nub sticking out the bottom, so yeah, I guess that could work. Yeah, I would say stick with the cord, just because wireless.
Yeah, I'm a cord guy.
Too much
I like a cord.
interference. Yeah,
Yes.
you're a
Yes,
cord
yes.
guy. Okay.
Like the old Kansas City Buccaneers. Congratulations on winning the World Series.
Perfect.
Dylan, hey, get out of my refrigerator. No grocery shopping in my refrigerator. Take you and your cart and go. Yes, get out of here. Get out of here, okay? What's in there that you're trying to get now? Put all my food back.
No.
Stop growling at me.
Oh, what an adorable kid.
Yeah, clearly a setup.
That's
If that
awesome.
child had the strength to open the door, I
Would
would
be
be more
impressive.
concerned than maybe some X-Men school,
Yeah.
Now here's another
like
sort of baby that I thought would be relevant.
It's Destruction Day.
This man, obsessed with a child's world, will open your eyes to a whole new way of life.
All right, Papa, you fire the guns.
With a nursery to spoil this bouncing baby boy,
I'll always have my pacifier.
and a mommy to take care of him,
I think it's close to nap time.
No.
this adult baby stops at nothing.
I feel like when I'm wearing a diaper that it's like a constant hug from.
Ooh. Now, I was off when he stuck his tongue out. I was like, you can't. I mean, you could pretend stuff, but that just seems too much. But then, of course, then it went to the diaper. That's crossing a line.
This is everything wrong with America. Okay. Okay. We can move along.
I
think it depends.
Yeah.
No, I didn't mean that actually, but I'll take it. I think it depends because is this because there's like, you don't want to be like a kink shamer or whatever.
But he didn't say nothing about
Yeah, I
busting
don't think
a nut.
it's I don't think it's a
He
kink.
just
thing.
wants
I
to
think
be
it might
wants to
be.
be a little baby bitch. I mean, god damn, really? You're another guy on the 405. Get off the 405.
I hope he's not on the 405.
No, they all are. All
Yeah.
of these people are hanging out in the
Clogging up the
405.
pass.
They're always in between me and where I gotta be. If we could just, God, like North Korea, that guy's not. Like at least they do it in the privacy of their own government
Yeah.
forced housing or whatever.
I gotta say, I was kind of down with his high chair, like eating arrangement. There's a lot of space there.
So this is something you'd be interested in doing.
Yeah, you got a lot of space for your nuggets.
Yeah, I kind of like that.
Yeah.
I mean, yeah. Well, yeah. If someone shows
Everything's-
up with chicken nuggets and shit, I don't care about the
right.
chair's height. I mean, it's not about that. It's about the fact that he's shitting himself on a Tuesday, fucking 10:30 in the morning. He's like, I'm a baby. I'm gonna shit myself. And I'd like the world to know in which I defecate upon my adult diapers. I'd like to make no mistake. Hi, I'm Doug. I live next door to you, and I'll always come say hello without a mask. How you doing? Real close talker.
Oh, those are
I'm
the worst.
disgusted. Move along. I was having a man. This is why Bethlehem Steel is no longer in existence. Men like that.
Oh boy.
He made it. He made it outside, but he's like, "This is as far as I'm going." Now, this
He
is
looked-
generally when
he
I
looked
would
so
walk home
comfortable.
from work.
Oh yeah, I didn't realize it's not just down to it's onto the
Right.
next
It's
stairwell.
going multiple layers of puppy pee. 7 stories down to Mrs. Secaucus's apartment, who's that
Is that the trickle down
bad.
theory?
Yeah. Oh, it's Reagan.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, the porn industry, that's how I try to pay the ladies. Yeah.
Oh.
Trickle down economics is when I, okay. Okay. So this one's the Timmy.
Yeah, I thought so.
This
Timmy
is
P?
the Timmy P video of the week. So, okay. So before we do this, the caption is trying to fart quietly while my manager talks to me about my farting problems. So someone's getting reprimanded for flatulence at the workplace.
All right. I've actually been at a workplace where someone had to be reprimanded for constantly
Wow.
farting. Yeah. He was in another room though, so I was fine with it.
Oh, that's good.
I gotta talk to you about the farting. People are starting to complain. Like, I'm getting actual complaints right now.
Are you fucking serious? What happened to you as a child?
Oh, Timmy.
Timmy P video of the week.
What
Now,
happened to you as a child?
in the news this week, I'm sure everyone heard of it, so we'll just show the first couple seconds. But everyone, I'm sure, has heard about the Gorilla Glue lady. Gorilla
I have
Glue.
not.
Really? She's a young African American girl who wanted to keep her hair slicked down and decided to use Gorilla Glue, and it didn't really go well, as one might imagine. So let's give it a watch. She's like it's the biggest trending thing this week.
Oh, really? I gotta get out or in.
Hey y'all, for those of y'all that know me know my hair has been like this for about a month now. It's not by choice. No, it's not by choice. When I do my hair, I like to, finish it off with the little Got to Be glue spray, just to keep it in place. Well, I didn't have any more Got to Be glue spray, so I used this Gorilla Glue spray.
It's heavy duty.
Bad idea. Y'all, look, my hair, it don't move. You hear what I'm telling you? It don't move. I've washed my hair 15 times and it don't move. Stiff wear. Woo! My hair. So I'm gonna tell y'all like this. If you ever run out of Got to Be glue spray, don't ever use this unless you want your hair to be like that.
I thanks for the advice. I never would have thought of putting a spray adhesive.
Well, good news is she's suing
Obviously.
Gorilla Glue now.
Oh, really?
Yeah. So I guess she got it out. Some Beverly Hills plastic surgeon donated his time for basically advertise his company by giving her free service, and they finally, after I think 20 hours of various other chemicals to strip the hair where they didn't have to.
That's a
shave
good
the head.
glue.
Oh,
that might be a commercial for Gorilla Glue, right?
In fact, if you go to gorillaglue.com/coupon code, enter in UNT for 40% off your order. That's
Wow.
Right. That's right. Big deal.
I might have to do some shopping.
This is the Brian video of the week.
Oh, I see. All right. And I'm going to preemptively
yeah, you're gonna
cut
have
that
to.
one
And
out.
don't add Tabla, dude. You gotta please. You gotta like at least find some sort of house beat for the but you keep replacing it with like John Denver covers or whatever.
Every time you ask me not to put the tabla on, it makes me want to put the tabla
I know,
on.
because if I tell you to not put the Tabla on one video, you'll take that as an opportunity to add them to another video. You'll be like, I'm using the Tabla.
All right, this is for you, Brian. Sit back and relax. It's otherworldly.
Yeah.
And by world, I mean 2 separate globes.
Now that is how you do it. So white girls in Connecticut who weigh 90 pounds. Okay.
Josh gets it.
Willis. So basically, Josh's background is his. Oh, kind of actually looks very sexual now. Turn around, Josh.
It's a big heart.
Josh, would you turn? No. Go back to where you were. Just turn around. Turn facing the background, please. Back. Yep. Just grab the cheek now. Grab the cheek. Yeah, down a little bit. Down. To the right. Yep,
There you
down. Now move your head to the right a little bit. Okay. Now go up and down with your head.
Oh, he loves hearts.
Okay. That was amazing. Oh. You work for this. Please let that clip ruin your career in the future, but just like for like an hour, not too long, maybe 45. Yeah. Oh, there we go. See, ladies, there's something for you also, and gay guys. That was it. Oh, that seems more like somebody.
That's a mountain of beef, a beefcake.
Yeah. So I showed the lady this because while she was FaceTiming me from the OBGYN, I was looking up gay porn on TikTok.
Mm-hmm.
So, and I was showing her the video while she was in the waiting room, and she said that guy's not hot. And so then we had this conversation about, I guess most women don't like that sort of body. Like,
oh, really?
Super ripped, like for a one nighter or whatever. But
okay.
But she wasn't, so it's interesting. So let's go to the next one because there can never be enough. So this is two in a row to make up for last week's. Heavy on the lady. Gay.
Yeah, this guy's in shape.
That guy makes me feel bad about myself.
Oh, he's going to the steam room. Oh, no, that's a bedroom. Oh, that's such a great face.
Yeah, he's like
Yeah.
Yeah. He's like,
you were right. It was the steam room.
Where you from? Where were you from? La Puente. La Puente, huh?
Yeah.
Then you got that shit blasted on your shit.
I got a big Virgin Mary about this big on my back with 6 black roses with evil eyes under each rose for forgiveness for those 6 people I took off the earth. I'm not bragging about it. It's just that I have to carry that around in my conscience. My worst one is when I went like this, and that fucker fell. That plays in my head all the time.
La Fuente, come visit us at the tourism board.
Oh, I didn't realize. Yeah, they cut it off before the announcement was.
Yeah. The rest of it said, "Welcome to La Fuente." So I just like to point out that there's killers among us. They're all over. A lot of them are.
Oh boy. Well, a lot of them are what?
Recidivist. These they're around us. Like
I got to look up recidivist because I don't know what it means, and you use it a lot. Josh, do you know what it means? Is it a person that has bad manners?
No, it's a person that frequents certain establishments.
Oh,
not of their own volition, but of that of the state.
That's not it. In fact, Tim Hall, why don't you Google this?
Okay.
This moment brought to you by dictionary.com/UNT for 5% off your words and 10% off vowels.
Okay. I'm looking it up. It is a convicted criminal who reoffends, especially repeatedly.
Yeah.
Oh, that's what Josh was saying in a way.
Yeah. They frequent establishments.
No, he was talking about
the direction of the state. They go back to jail.
No, I thought you were talking about whores.
No, he said
no.
Not of their own volition.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Criminals.
Yeah.
It's a fancy way to say criminals. So they're.
Yeah.
What did you say?
I said, what the fuck?
This has been another successful episode of Unnecessary Talk with Brian Sturges, and I am that Brian Sturges. You can follow us at Timothy Hall Music, at Josh K. Willis, at Mr. Brian Sturges. Go to for their choices. .tv for your mugs, your hats, your paraphernalia, your whatnots, your masks. Yeah, that's right. The masks. That's right. There's going to be masks. See, yeah. I mean, I wouldn't test them. I wouldn't use them, but they are branded, so you need to pay me 3 times earnings. It's business, so they're $45 a mask. I cannot express this enough. Do not use the mask.
They're more like a wall hanging.
Yeah. Hey, happy Valentine's Day. If you're a straighter, if you're a breeder, if you're a gayer, if you're one of these, you love everybody. I just hope you get your old genitals played with, or you do it through some FaceTime app or whatever. I just hope that either you or someone else or whatever Jeff Bezos, Elon Musk app that the kids put their thing in now hooks up to an iPhone. I don't know. I don't want to know. I've said too much, but we hope you have a wonderful Valentine's Day and kiss everyone on the lips, including your mail carrier. See you next week.